G'day guys, Dylan from the Beta Network here. Today we're going to take a look at a sequel of a cult classic made all the way back in 2005. So ready your psychic powers as we answer the question, should you play Psychonauts 2? Psychonauts 2 starts off in an extremely awesome way by giving you a little video to show everyone what happened in the previous titles. This is brilliant as it gives players who haven't played the original game and players coming back to the franchise the background necessary to understand what is going on. Personally, as someone who has not played the first game, I found this incredibly helpful. The story itself continues directly from the previous titles, and that's including the VR title Psychonauts in the Rhombus Ruin. Having saved Truman Zarnotto, captured Dr. Loboto, and encountered yet another bad guy, the Psychonauts leave with their prisoner and head for the Psychonauts headquarters, also known as the Mother Lobe. Once there, Raz is jumping at the bit to become a part of the Psychonauts team when he is given the prestigious rank of intern. You gotta love Raz though. Even with having very little help and facing a bunch of bullies, his optimism and determination remain resolute. The story then proceeds to follow Raz on his mind-bending adventures. The gameplay is honestly fantastic, with only one minor criticism. The only negative is that dodging after an attack can be a little hit and miss. Occasionally you can attack and dodge out of the way. However, this doesn't seem to work all the time. The best option is to draw the enemy in, then dodge at the last moment and follow up with a flurry of attacks. Only, it's not always so easy. Now, onto the positive. Even with dodging being a little bit dodgy, the combat is still great, with you being able to pair melee attacks with various psychic abilities to help with taking out different enemies. And yes, there are definitely a few new abilities that you will come across as well. The platforming is another aspect I really love, especially with how it changes from a 3D platformer to a 2D side-scroller. Everything feels smooth and the mind-bendy transitions are thoroughly enjoyable. If you've been enjoying this video, why not hit that subscribe button and click on the notification bell so that you never miss an upload. The world design is where Psychonauts 2 shines. And for those who haven't played any Psychonauts, the majority of the levels are in the characters' minds. This means there are some definitely bizarre, twisted, and maybe even a little trippy mental worlds to explore. They are brilliantly done, with the transitions from different levels to the change of gameplay. It is all done smoothly and creatively. Not to mention the symbolism of the enemies that happen to be inner demons that we all face in the real world, like regret, carrying a weight that, get this, weighs you down, or having to collect drawings of people or things that are figments of your imagination. Or what about doubt, spitting out slime that holds you back? There is just so much thought, effort, and creativity put in, it's incredible. Not to mention the level designs are well thought out and different to allow for new challenges almost every time. When you have fantastic level design, incredible aesthetics, and a world filled to the brim with symbolism, you can't help but fall in love with it. The soundtrack is also incredible. From having a couple great songs from the High Fives that relates amazingly well to what the Psychonauts is, to having big band music playing in the background. It definitely does a great job of syncing with the game nicely while also being incredibly catchy. So, should you play Psychonauts 2? That is a massive yes. The story is gripping and creatively written, yet easy to follow. So when you partner that with an awesome world in design, aesthetics, and meaning, and not to mention having catchy tunes playing in the background, it all leads up to an amazing experience for newcomers and returning players. In fact, I love this game so much, I'm off to play the original Psychonauts. Toodles!